Hello, wildlings. I'm your Creepsmith, and you found my Fear Forge. Lucky you. Tonight's insectile interval, a bug in my shoe. I never believed in the paranormal. I always made fun of people who tried to convince me otherwise with their scary stories or far-fetched theories. For a long time, I felt the only thing paranormal in my life was how my cereal in the morning always seemed to get soggy before I finished eating it. That was until one Saturday night when I was sitting home alone, as I often do, casually browsing the internet, texting friends. I waited for another slow night to come to an end. It was then that I caught a glimpse of something scuttling across my floor. I freaked out a little as I assumed that it was a spider or something. I always hated bugs. I watched as the thing slipped into one of my discarded shoes. I slowly got up and picked up the shoe, ready to jump back at a moment's notice as I shook it, expecting the tiny intruder to fall to the ground and startle me. Yet as I shook the shoe further, nothing happened. I became confused and peered into the shoe, and as I did so, let out a scream and tossed the thing across the room as I swear I saw an eye blinking at me from the dark confines of the shoe, glimmering in what little light there was. I stood in place for a good few minutes, trying to calm myself as I cautiously approached the shoe and nudged it with a foot. When nothing happened, I once again picked the shoe up and looked inside, beginning to doubt my own sanity. Once again, I froze in terror as that eye blinked at me from inside the shoe. I quickly tossed it into a cupboard and shut the door, going as far as making a little barricade with the small objects that littered my room. I vacated the room and didn't return until my parents came home. They both seemed worried about me, but dismissed my story as ridiculous. Going into the room, they made quick work of my little barricade and searched the cupboard for my shoe. There's no shoe in here. What? That was impossible. I left it right there. It couldn't have just vanished. I panicked and searched the cupboard myself, finding nothing. Must have been a dream. Come on, dear. No, it wasn't a dream. It couldn't have been. Was I going crazy? It didn't make any sense. Eventually, my parents convinced me to calm down and get ready for bed, though my mind was still fixated on that missing shoe and the eye, as I slid into bed and fell into an uneasy sleep. The following day, I searched my room for the shoe, and to this day, I still haven't found it. I resigned myself to buying a new pair of shoes, my parents no doubt thinking that I was completely insane. Still, late at night, when I'm all alone, I can't shake off the feeling that I'm being watched. So stay scary, wildlings. Maybe pick up some bug spray and make the most of your nights.